Well, you certainly made a spectacle at the archives, didn't you? Adam Pearce said you're trying to get back on the straight and narrow, but now I have my doubts.
Last time you saw me, I was running from the Wyatts. I ended up finding myself. I know I have some work to do to earn back your trust, but I will.
Maybe so. But Heyman was right. Winning the Elimination Chamber match is the last ticket to face Jordynne Grace at WrestleMania.
So what do I need to do to get that ticket?
Simple. Earn it. Go find Road Dogg. He'll set you up with matches against top opponents. Go out there and make my decision easy for me.
Hey, Road Dogg. I'm here to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
I'm pulling for you, but these opponents aren't gonna be easy.
That's exactly what I want. What do you got for me first?
I'm lining up the best we got.
Congratulations. You've officially qualified for the Elimination Chamber.
Now you're talking. Thank you.
Well, don't overwhelm yourself with gratitude yet. Rhea Ripley's going into the chamber with every conceivable axe to grind, and Roxanne Perez insists that this is the year of the prodigy. Julia is hungry. Liv Morgan is ready to go back to the main event, and Stephanie Vaquer wants to be the face of this company. Every woman in that chamber wants Jordynne at WrestleMania just as much as you do.
I know what I'm getting myself into.
Good. Then I've got to ask, are you feeling ready to dive into the deep end? Or do you want a few more rounds with the best of the best? Road Dogg still has matches for you.
Let's get to Elimination Chamber. I'm ready.
I can see it on your face. Best of luck, Archetype.
There she is. Ready to finally get back to where you started your comeback?
Braun, I'm ready. But I'm about to walk in a cage with 5 women who would tell you the same thing.
Everybody's ready till they get punched in the face. So go do some punching, Archetype.
Right back at you, Braun. I'm guessing Kevin Owens thinks he's ready for you tonight.
KO is one of the best for a reason. But whatever game plan he's walking in with is going to end right quick. Then, I'm going to kick back and watch the chamber to see who I got at Mania.
You've had one hell of a year, Braun. If I were in the men's division, oof, we'd have a main event for the ages.
No thanks. I got my hands full enough with the men's division.
Smart boy. We'll have to save it for another time. Good luck out there tonight.
You're not supposed to see the winner before the match.
I think that's white dresses and weddings, Roxanne.
Same rule applies. Bad luck to see the person who's about to beat you before you fight them. You came so close to becoming something great. But those cheers were just too addictive, and you chose playing nice over winning. I'm going to defeat you and all the other pretenders in the chamber tonight. Then, I'm beating Jordynne at Mania in front of 100,000 fans, all shouting, "Prodigy! Prodigy!" as I hold up 2 belts under the bright lights.
Your dreams might come true. In a year or 2. I've gotten through a lot of obstacles to get here, and that doesn't stop tonight.
I guarantee you that nobody in that chamber is beating the Prodigy tonight. Especially you.
Just wanted to catch you before the chaos starts and wish you luck.
You're not supposed to be wishing people luck. You're an impartial general manager.
I'm not wishing you luck as a GM. I'm saying it as a friend. Nonetheless, it's a bummer your plan at the archives didn't work out, but you made it this far. Good work.
Thanks.
Thank me by going out there, winning the match, and beating Jordynne at Mania so I can get you on my damn show. Honestly, I'd just rather deal with you than Heyman.
Fair. Hopefully next time we talk, it'll be about signing a Raw contract.
The Elimination Chamber has been locked and we're underway. A shot at Jordan Grace's WWE Championship. Shoulders down. And a shoulder in the air.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Sent hard into the corner.
That didn't go as Julia pictured. Looks like a play to go after the legs now.
Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
Knee smashes right to the spine. Driven down. Can she do it here? And a kick out before even one there.
Completely powered out of that pin attempt.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around. Boom, DDT.
Into the pin attempt. And she's not done yet.
Showing some signs of weakness. A pretty effective pin attempt.
Body slam. Uh-oh, second rope. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Guys, that might have been the best moonsault ever.
She is not making this easy.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Julia experiencing a bit of a setback with that maneuver.
Stopping that with a back elbow. Textbook snap suplex. She knows this match is not even close to being over. Not if she's got anything to say about it.
The winner of the Elimination Chamber faces Jordan Grace for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Ripley is getting beaten down here.
Ripley has to stop struggling. Head scissors applied, and here come the elbows.
Oh, follow up 3 big elbows.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oh, half kick right on point. Stops the kick.
A counter, answered by another counter.
And now a series of stomps and kicks. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Ooh, read that one.
Face buster.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
Tossed by the neck. Oh, perfect kick.
Oh, that drop kick connecting. Big time.
Boom, DDT.
And here's a cover. Denying a 2 count there.
Where is she finding this? Quick escape from danger there. And escapes.
Boom. And look at front. A back suplex.
Julia, hand locked. Wait a minute. She's going to spin right into a spinning glorious driver. She's doing alive and kicking. That's what I'm talking about.
Out of the pod and into the action. Here's Liv Morgan.
Oh, what a chop. And now tying up the leg. Leg being manipulated with that maneuver.
An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
And into the count. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Might need to change up the pinning technique here if you want to keep your opponent down for the count.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Oh, she puts the brakes on.
Knee right to the face.
Bad spot for Julia. The first elimination now officially in the books. 5 superstars left, but only one can win. the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, my God. And now propped up in the corner. Now we have Rhea Ripley. Headbutt! Oh, what impact! Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber. Hit right to the stomach. Smash with a knee and then a...
Oh, big discus lariat.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Misses the target. Oh, tossed to ringside. Oh. Knee drop.
Wheels devising something.
Here comes Vaquer, poised to enter the chaos of the Elimination Chamber. The Three Amigos!
Liv taking a moment to see if fans will show some love.
And that was some brutal impact on that DDT. All right, we got it the first time. Let's get back to business. She gets bounced into the corner. Oh, put the brakes on Vaquer. Oh, that hurt.
Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
She's got her now. The Three Amigos!
Liv Morgan firing up.
Okay, she's taking her showboat a bit too far at this point.
What on earth?
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
2 breaks the count.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Oh, a stiff kick. Boom.
She's in a bad way here. Rhea capitalizes there. Roundhouse kick. What are they going to do here? Leg snap! And again. And Liv got completely caught by that maneuver.
Being inside the chamber, man, catches up with everyone eventually. You start slowing down just a little bit.
Oh, no! Oh, no! What impact!
Batting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Oh, man. Roxanne Perez has joined the fun and wants to release a firestorm of brutality. I've got to say, I'm stunned by what we have seen from the... Oh, what a knee.
This spells trouble for Stephanie.
Makes the cover. Near fall.
She just refused to stay down.
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment to pull off that one more time.
If this lands, it's over.
Is it enough? The cover. 2 count. She gets the shoulder up.
Oh, this match is going to come down to who wants it more. That kick out, that was her saying she wants it. Man, there it is. That fighting spirit doing whatever you can to power through and... No, don't do it! However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. We're at a vital stage in this matchup, and this audience is fully aware of it.
Yeah, they know another turning point can come at any second, and that can be the instant that ends it all.
Sliding into the ring now.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
Cover! There's 2.
Another superstar eliminated, but who will be the next of these 4 remaining to go?
Out of the ring and onto that dangerous floor of the chamber. Big boot! Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside.
Stephanie in her clutches.
Just an Absolutely acrobatic display there.
Is it enough? The cover! Two.
Down to the last three inside the chamber. Anyone of them could win this. Taking out the knee.
Just like that, she turned it around.
You can feel the WWE Universe reverberating off every corner in this building.
The Three Amigos!
Morgan starting to get the crowd involved.
She kicks out with force.
And if I weren't here right now, witnessing her resilience in real time, I would hardly be able to believe it myself. Truly, what is fueling her?
And talk about giving a DDT with authority. Oh, what a kick.
And the knee directly to the face.
Morgan is completely out of it.
Goes for the pin.
And now these two are fighting for that final fall. Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
If this lands, it's over. Good Lord, that's it. Call the match.
Wasting no time. Shoulders are down. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
What is it gonna take, huh? What's gonna keep them down? What's gonna end this match finally?
And one punch connects after another. She's tossed right out of the ring.
Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor. And a slap for the exclamation point.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver.
Boom, DDT.
And she's coming back to the ring now. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Taking flight.
Through the air. And connects. Looking for the victory. There's 2.
She's done it. The archetype has done it.
The archetype is going to WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that is Nia Jax. Where the hell did she come from?
I don't know, but Nia's on a rampage.
Wait, where is she headed now?
She's going into the chamber pod. What is happening?
Hold up, she's got one of the light tubes. This is not going to end well. Holy! She just survived the Elimination Chamber, then Nia commits an assault.
Nia Jax just shattered the archetype's WrestleMania dreams.
And left us with more questions than answers.
We're gonna need some medical attention out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace and her special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Jordan, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match, and...
Too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Nia Jax attacked Roxanne Perez before the match and after the Archetypes win in the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce, another stunt, just like the Archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion Jordan Grace must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I am merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the archetype conspired with Nia Jax to severely harm Roxanne Perez and her chances in the Elimination Chamber match. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the archetype, I'll take on Nia, and I'll take on Roxanne if they can scrape her off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way. I don't...
What my client means to say is that she is ready for the main event of WrestleMania, no matter who her opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Nullified? I outlasted every woman in that chamber! Yeah, Nia jumped Roxanne, but she jumped me after the match, and somehow I'm the one getting screwed?
I am sorry, but yes.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Nia Jax. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Jordan.
If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside. Hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
Nia Jax annihilated the archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did she challenge this woman to a match where she would be locked in a cell with her? It is madness.
That's not madness, Wade. That's courage. The archetype will walk through hell to get back to the WWE Women's Championship. WrestleMania.
Nia says that is her spot, and she took out Roxanne Perez to take him. So I hope the archetype... get her revenge on her tonight. Dropped hard with that reverse DDT. Ooh. Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Oh, she's looking at it early. Quick kick out from her there.
She was hopeful going for the pin there.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted.
checking them into a whole other area code. She's now looking a bit worse for wear.
Yeah, Nia delivering the pain.
Power bomb! Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Oh, from behind, that'll give you some whiplash.
Jax is able to dodge that.
Oh, what a crash.
Hitting the mark hard with the elbow drop.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Oh, man.
Taking this fight back into the ring. Caught, taking your eyes off her opponent. Nia Jax brushes that one off.
Ripped in the hard way. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person and make a statement. Cobra clutches in. Cobra clutches in.
Oh, cover.
Shoulders are down.
She breaks the count quick.
Not getting to 2 at this point has got to say something.
And she saw that coming from Jax.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
And saw what was coming there.
Placing her up on the turnbuckle. Nia Jax, big shot there. Setting her opponent up. Going up to the second rope. Here we go. Up to second rope. Here we go.
Jax with a Samoan drop.
And following up with the pin.
2. She gets the shoulder up.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Placing her against the turnbuckle. She had that scouted.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Oh!
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
From the sky.
Diving arm drag.
I like yours better, Cole.
And now she's taking flight.
Reverses direction and nails the splash.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Ooh! Nia didn't look too comfortable there. Launched right out of the ring. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Oh my!
Oh.
A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Jax needs to find the best play in her playbook now. Boom!
Oh, made him pay with a rake across the eyes.
Through the steel she goes!
So much damage done to her and the cell in one merciless moment. Now the cell is missing a wall. She has got to be out of her damn mind right now, dog.
Oh yeah, here we go. She's climbing the cell.
Really showing there's no concern for safety anywhere near the cell. Jax feeding off the crowd.
Oh, perhaps running her mouth a bit too much.
No way this ends well. Duking it out of...
Oh, could this be it?
Dragon twist cutter.
Is it enough to put Jax away?
Irish whip toward the edge.
Nia's hanging on.
Here comes the archetype.
Whoa, look out. Don't fall.
Nia setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way.
Nia Jax and the archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell. Tell me I didn't just see that.
We got to get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these women functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now. Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow, they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue.
Oh, man, like getting hit by a brick wall.
She's getting to her feet, but I don't think that will last long.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Oh, right to the esophagus.
The damage is all catching up with her now.
Stamina must be depleting. Probably hard to even draw a full breath.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Is that? Yeah, it's a bag, and I feel the whole WWE Universe knows what's in it.
2, kick out.
She may not have too much left, but she at least had enough to kick out there. This is not good, fellas. Better steer clear. That bag has huge question marks surrounding it.
Saw what was coming. Got out of harm's way.
Boom, DDT.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
Boom, shaking neck breaker.
That might have done it. This could be it. 2 count. Finally ends it. And all the bloodshed. Perhaps worth it now. Here is your winner,
The Archetype defeated Nia Jax in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. She does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a women's title match to make. So get out here, Jordan Grace!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Here we go.
my name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the most dominant athlete of the 21st century, the juggernaut, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Jordan Grace and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does she know?
Does who know what?
Does Jordan know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why they'd pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad. Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. Funny how Moreno ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left her behind. They didn't target her at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. You see, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, And he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something. Something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Jordynne Grace was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Nia Jax's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman legend.
That's the champion, and she does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Jordan, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting from her?
No, no, no. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make that call. I do.
Jordan, I am your wise man. Listen to me. This woman...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches, and you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Jordynne Grace versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game. I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Finally, you made it. Took you long enough.
Is this where you tell me again that if I were more of an underhanded rule breaker, I could have gotten back to Jordan faster?
You do listen. Nah, it's too late. You made all those decisions already, and it got you here. Can't argue with success.
Wow. You're being uncharacteristically philosophical.
WrestleMania gets me that way. I was at the hotel playing some of the new MyRise, and all those branching choices got me thinking about all the points where things can change. Like, what if you told the fans to go to hell after you lost to Jordan a year ago?
I do wonder how things might have been different. Would I be where I am right now?
Same. If only life were like a game. We could finish the mode, go back, and make different choices.
If only. Are you saying you regret something?
Absolutely not. I was talking about you, Archetype. You're about to go out there and get broken into by Jordynne Grace. You clearly took a wrong turn somewhere. All my decisions are golden. See ya.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling the Wyatts, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway. But maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company going to be Jordan Grace or Roxanne Perez? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
We're about to find out, in front of 80,000 people. Because tonight's not about me. It's not about the comeback. Tonight is about whether you can carry this company on your back. And I know that I can.
Your old school mind games aren't going to work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year, right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
Maybe. Or maybe I just had to lose to learn all the holes in your game.
The problem with that is that I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you are in for a rough night, because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror going to look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out, because tonight, your comeback is over.
Introducing the challenger from New York, the Archetype! And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace!
Taking one final look at the title. WWE Universe anxiously awaiting the sound of the bell. Should be a hell of a match. There are matches that change the course of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Jordan Grace versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air.
Down for the pin. And she kicks out.
Only getting the one count there.
Looking for something big here. Flying. Frog splash.
Oh, the pinning combination.
Fends off the 3 count.
She's not going down quite yet.
Sent into the corner. Picking up speed. Drop kick.
Debilitating attack on the leg. Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Targeting the arm now. Oof. Immense pressure being kept on Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan's defensive instincts need to kick it.
Uh-oh, second rope. Are you kidding me?
Wow. Guys, that might have been the best moonsault ever.
The WWE Women's Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Jordan Grace is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket. And she finally has the wherewithal to answer back.
She was not going to let herself get bullied like that. Looking to hit something huge here with a defenseless opponent in the corner. Oh, what athleticism! And now the superplex and the roll through, stacking the offense into a final cut.
With the shoulders down, this could be it. She's still not staying down for the count.
Boom, DDT.
And now she's in full defense mode.
She is desperately trying to find some relief here. Nicely done, managing to save themselves there. Textbook suplex.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
If this lands, it's over. He is looking to do some serious harm. Beautiful transition.
And now the cover. Forces the shoulder up after two.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close.
Hey, Byron, just like you. Neck breaker.
The official distracted, missing out on the curious decision here. Not sure why she gave up on the pin.
She fights back with the counter.
And she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
A bone-rattling knee. It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Here's the pin.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new WWE Women's Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordan Grace, well, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring. Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Boom! She does not need Heyman. She has already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show her how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on her shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.